Welcome to Akau Racing and Akau Stud. Today we're going to go round the farm and have a look at the 5 fillies that we bought from the Sydney Easter yearling sales. We've had terrific success from yearlings that we've bought in Australia. We bought Princess COUP for $260,000, COSTA VIVA, the New Zealand Bloodstock Filly of the Year, for $100,000, Telltale for $130,000, and of course just recently Age of Fire. And the Fastnet Rock filly that we bought 12 months ago, you'll hear a lot more about her, I promise you. These 5 fillies I'd like to think can go to Australia in the next 2 seasons and do some racing. After all, Akau last season won races in Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane. And I think you'll all remember Ginger Nut's big win in the Rosehill Guineas. And these are the sort of plans that we have for these 5 fillies. Now let's go and have a look at them. This truly beautiful Research Choice filly was bought from one of the great nurseries in New South Wales, New Haven Park Stud, from the Kelly family. For over 100 years they've been breeding champion horses. They've bred horses that have won the Golden Slipper. It's a great farm. As soon as I saw this filly, I turned around and said to Jamie, I am going to buy this filly. She looks a real Christmas 2-year-old, a filly that we'll be nominating for the Golden Slipper, and she'll be running in races like the Matamata Breeder Stakes, the Sistema, and then I'd like to think that she can go to Sydney. She's a truly classy filly. Her grandmother ran 3rd in the Golden Slipper. So this early maturing strong filly has a pedigree to die for by a fantastic sire in Research Choice. And you remember the last Research Choice filly that we had in the stable? She was the New Zealand Bloodstock Filly of the Year. So if you want to be involved in a well-bred filly with really good residual value, this filly is a must. This is lot 72, a Fastnet Rock filly from a Blue Hen mare. And we call a Blue Hen mare a mare that shows unbelievable ability in leaving top horses. Already she's left a Horse of the Year, and 2 Saturdays ago she left Miss Wilson, who won the New Zealand Thoroughbred Breeder Stakes. This is a very, very strong, incredibly athletic filly. She's been very popular, and you can see why. A filly like her has really huge residual value. We'd like to think this filly would be ready to trial in the spring, race in the summer and autumn, but it's really as a 3-year-old that I think she'll be a 1,000 guineas filly, and I'd like to think she'll train on to be an Oaks filly. And of course her sire, Fastnet Rock, doesn't need to be explained. He just leaves top horses every year. He's won races like the Australian Oaks 10 days ago. The year before he won the English Oaks. So this Fastnet Rock filly has got a lot of appeal to me, and I was thrilled that she's coming to Akau to be trained by the team. The one thing that we really notice with these fillies that have come from Sydney is just how much they enjoy this beautiful grass that they're in. They really thrive, and you can see that even though they've only been home 5 or 6 days, they're absolutely thriving. The filly in this paddock is a Pero filly out of Miss Cummings. Pero is proving to be a very exciting sire. Already this season he's left the Victorian Oaks winner and the Sydney Derby winner. An unbelievable achievement for a young sire. Pero is leaving horses that I think can win autumn 2-year-old races. This filly I think could be a 1,000 guineas filly. I definitely think she could be an Oaks filly. Her first 3 dams were all group winners, and she is an absolute belter of a filly, and I was just so thrilled that we were able to buy her for what I thought was terrific value. Lot 214 from the Sydney Easter sale is a Zoustar filly out of a good fast net rock mare. Can you imagine better breeding than that? Zoustars by Akau, one of my favourite all-time sires, and a sire that Akau had enormous success with. All the trainers I speak to in Sydney and Melbourne told me that they really rate Zoustar as a stallion, and they sold extremely well, and they've already started winning races, and trainers like Chris Waller have had terrific success with them already. I thought this filly showed a lot of precociousness. I could see her winning races this time next year. She's a good, beautifully sound filly. She walks like a really top athlete, and she's got a lovely temperament, as you can see. So a share in this filly is available. There's a few shares left. Get in quickly before they're all gone. Lot 56 was another Pero filly that we bought for $160,000. This Pero filly is absolutely chock full of really top horses from this family, and I thought Pero was a brilliant mating with this family. This filly I can see being an Oaks filly that could be a Caulfield Cup, a Melbourne Cup horse. That's the sort of staying filly this one is. She just exudes class. She is a beautiful moving filly when you see her walking, and one of my picks of the whole sale. So when Jamie Richards and I saw this filly, we were just delighted that we were able to buy her from the famous Coolmore stud. We're just delighted that she's now in a paddock here at Akau stud, and this week we'll start breaking her in. So it's very exciting, and very exciting to be able to show you these 5 fillies that we bought from the Sydney sales. Fillies that I'm really proud of, and Akau just so excited to have them to train.